this, some of you may think this is an oxymoron, but I'm a Christian nudist. Now, here's my defense for it. When God created Adam and Eve, He created them naked. When they sinned, I don't believe that they necessarily lost their right to be naked at all anywhere in the world, but they lost their right to walk the whole world that way, and thus humans lost the right to be naked every single place on this planet. Clearly, you would never be like that in the North Pole or extremely cold weather. And clearly you wouldn't do that someplace where it could actually cause you a lot of harm. But you see, you know, if you were in Central Africa or something like that, you'd never be, it gets so hot there, you'd never be able to wear anything, really. But, and I also want to quote Pope John Paul II. He said that when someone lusts someone else, he said that it's the luster's own fault, and it's not and it's not the fault of someone who they lusted. You know, even though the Bible might look like that, he clearly said that it's the luster's own fault only, and so I think we have to look at the Bible and look at that verse where it says that if someone lusts you, then you're the one that also sinned. And we should also look at it from a different context, that it was cultural at the time for that. It was cultural at the time for someone who someone who lusted at you to not only sin, but it was also a cultural thing at the time for you to sin if you provoked that, if you so-called provoked that lust, whether you really meant to or not. But you see, I think that if we look at Pope John Paul II and look at what he said there, I think that we can. It makes us nudists feel a lot more confident in serving Jesus Christ, because in serving Jesus Christ in the way that we were born, because we feel that it's not our fault that we are like this. It's not our fault we're like this. As long as we try to weed out all the pervs that try to come to these nudist places, which they often are very good at. But I think that it's not really that wrong as a Catholic myself. I think that we should stop being so. I think that we should stop thinking that it's so wrong, and we should start considering that maybe it is a healthy way to be.